Imagine a world where the power of artificial intelligence decides the rules for everyone. That's exactly how Palantir CEO Alex Karp described the current AI landscape, calling it an arms race with competitors as stakes soar higher than ever. The urgency is real. Palantir just struck a groundbreaking deal with Lumen Technologies to deploy AI across Lumen's digital communications network, aiming to supercharge data analysis and decision-making in real time. Speaking to Fox Business, Karp emphasized that infrastructure is the secret weapon here. You can have the smartest algorithms, but without secure, fast, and scalable systems to run them, AI's potential remains untapped. You're either going to have AI and determine the rules, or our adversaries will, and they'll decide the rules, Karp warned, underlining the high-stakes nature of this technological race. Karp didn't mince words about the consequences of falling behind in AI development. He explained that merely building models isn't enough. You have to make them genuinely useful. That requires ontology, or knowing where and how to deploy AI, so it solves real problems without creating bottlenecks. He warned that if barriers slow the US, adversaries could seize the advantage, controlling both the technology and how nations, including America, operate. It's a high-stakes game of innovation versus limitation. Lumen CEO Kate Johnson echoed this urgency, calling the partnership incredible, and emphasizing that combining their capabilities, moving vast amounts of data securely and instantly, and then making sense of it through Palantir's AI, represents what she described as the holy grail for modern businesses. The deal is not just about technology. It's about national and corporate strategy in a fast-changing world. The scale of the Palantir-Lumen collaboration is massive, and both CEOs made it clear that this isn't just a small pilot project. It's a full-scale deployment. Karp highlighted the limitations of older telecommunications infrastructures, which struggle under the heavy demands of AI. Modern AI systems generate immense amounts of data, and moving, securing, and analyzing that data in real time requires cutting-edge networks. Lumen, with Johnson at the helm, has been aggressively modernizing their systems to handle these challenges, creating the backbone for Palantir's AI to thrive. After you've transformed it, you can use the data in real time at scale, Karp said. In other words, it's not just about collecting information. It's about turning it into actionable intelligence faster than anyone else. Karp went further, explaining that deploying AI isn't just a technical challenge. It's a strategic imperative. In his words, if the US fails to lead in AI, adversaries will fill the gap, and the country could end up buying everything from them, including our ideas of how to run our country. It's a sobering statement, but one that underscores how AI is increasingly tied to national security and economic competitiveness. Johnson added that Lumen's role is crucial, providing the infrastructure to move massive volumes of data quickly and securely, which is essential for real-time intelligence. Together, Palantir and Lumen are building a system designed not only to process data, but to make sense of it instantly, giving organizations the ability to act on insights before competitors or adversaries can respond. The conversation also highlighted the importance of integration and teamwork. Karp praised Lumen's aggressive approach to modernizing outdated networks, saying their team is extremely aggressive in how you transform this from A to B. Once the infrastructure is ready, Palantir's AI can analyze the massive streams of information in real time, giving decision-makers unparalleled insights. He emphasized that this partnership is about more than just technology. It's about creating actionable intelligence at a scale previously unimaginable. The collaboration demonstrates how AI isn't just a tool for data scientists anymore. It's becoming essential for national security, business strategy, and competitive advantage. Every decision made by governments or corporations increasingly relies on AI's ability to process and interpret data instantly. Karp also stressed the sheer magnitude of AI's impact, noting that older systems simply cannot handle the load required for modern artificial intelligence. You have these somewhat older telco infrastructures that really can't support the burden that AI places on the network, he said, highlighting a key bottleneck many organizations face. With Lumen's upgraded infrastructure, Palantir's AI can operate efficiently, turning raw data into insights at incredible speed. Johnson reinforced that point, emphasizing the partnership's goal: real-time intelligence that's not only fast, but accurate and actionable. This isn't just about technology. It's about creating an advantage in a rapidly evolving landscape, where milliseconds and information superiority can mean the difference between success and failure. Beyond the technical capabilities, Karp framed this deal as a strategic move in a broader arms race for artificial intelligence. He described the landscape as competitive and high stakes, with nations and corporations racing to establish AI dominance. "We're in an arms race here," he said, emphasizing that infrastructure and secure, scalable data processing are just as critical as the AI models themselves. Johnson added that by combining Lumen's ability to move massive amounts of data securely with Palantir's analytical tools, businesses can finally turn raw information into real-time, actionable intelligence. The partnership illustrates how AI is no longer just a futuristic concept. It's a present-day strategic asset, and those who can harness it effectively will set the rules for the next generation of technology. Karp concluded by highlighting the human element behind these technological advances, praising the teams at both Palantir and Lumen for their expertise and drive. "It's also just a marvelous team, and we really enjoy supporting them," he said, pointing out that the success of AI initiatives relies not only on cutting-edge models, but on collaboration, creativity, and skilled people who can implement solutions at scale. The deal underscores a growing trend. AI is no longer siloed in labs or data centers. It's becoming embedded in the infrastructure that powers critical communications, business operations, and national strategy. For companies and governments alike, the message is clear. Those who move quickly and intelligently in this AI arms race will shape the future, and those who lag risk being left behind. Karp also warned about the consequences of falling behind in the AI arms race, noting that countries or companies that fail to develop robust AI infrastructure could become dependent on others for critical technologies. If you start putting impediments on this, de facto what's going to happen is our adversaries will build it, and we will be buying everything from them, including our ideas of how to run our country, he said. The remarks highlight how AI is not just a business tool, but a matter of strategic and economic sovereignty. In a world where data drives decisions and national security increasingly relies on information superiority, the Lumen-Palantir deal exemplifies how private sector partnerships are shaping the landscape of global AI competition.